Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted. Pulisic really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And this is Vieri. Vieri! That's really well cleared. And it's Hernandez. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rui Costa. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's DiMarco. Looking for the run. He's having a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Into Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Backward it goes. And this is Shevchenko. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Verona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. Pulisic. Luis Alberto. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao going full steam ahead down the left flank. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. No, he refuses to take the bait. Can he get it through? And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. There's a goal! The breakthrough strike! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's picked his way through, he's onside, and if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them, and the score is 1-0. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's fabulous. Luis Alberto. Osimhen. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Verona head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Can he get on the end of this? He's being urged to shoot.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Rui Costa. There's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rui Costa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bastoni calmly anticipates. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Over to the left. Costa Curta running with the ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Vieri. Shot, surely! That was probably asking just too much.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
And it's Hullet. Luis Alberto gets over and intercepts. It's run loose here. It's a pretty loose pass. Could move up a gear here. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, cracking ball.
Inter really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Osimhen. Pulisic.
1 minute added time.
Osimhen. Threads one in. And he's picked out the run. He's got away. Shevchenko takes a shot. He's got a goal. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. Verona pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Luis Alberto, looking for a runner. And that is expertly dealt with. Luis Alberto with the short one. Real chance! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. And he's managed to get free. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Cafu!
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery.
And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Please make sure to watch the screen for
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Oh, that's a key interception. Luis Alberto. Pass somewhat off target. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Dybala. Ah, looks at... Bullish header! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Danger averted for now.
They're avoiding the...
There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Today's match day programs are available.
So it comes down to this, a final rallying cry, and then kicks from the spot. So this one to set the tone. And he does it with poise.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Dybala is the next to run the gauntlet. – 1-1.
He just did what he was asked.
Gullit is second man up.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Martinez will take their second. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
The third man in the queue.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Pulisic will take the third penalty. Good penalty, just steered it the other way. 3-3. Rui Costa is fourth up. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Luis Alberto comes up, their fourth taker. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
DiMarco is the last of 5 scheduled takers. Right in the bottom corner. Some nerve.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? Sticks it away.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
The margin of error is 0. Oh, saved it! And their fate is sealed. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part in a terrific struggle, admirably at times, but when it all mattered, they have fallen ever so slightly short.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some